This is the golden era of Facebook. 5 years from now, I don't know. I'm probably gonna say, why are you still doing Facebook? That's super expensive. That's old school, man. You gotta serve ads that upload directly into people's brain or are served on their digital contact lens. Why are you still doing Facebook, right? But that day isn't arrived yet. Don't even worry about TikTok. Don't worry about Snapchat. Don't worry about all these other distractions. What's going on? It is Sam from ShapeShift. Today we're going to talk about something that you might have been procrastinating on, you might have not been paying attention to. But today we absolutely have to take a look at it and talk about it. So if you've been in the auto business for a while, you remember the good old days when you can just drop an ad in the Sunday paper and boom, you can expect a busy weekend ahead. And then the internet came along, and if you had a website, if you had your inventory online, that was a game changer. Remember the good old days of email blasts where you can just, boom, send out an email campaign and almost everybody that was on your email list would open up the emails and read them. Remember the good old days of Craigslist where you can just drop an ad for free, keep posting for free, and just reap the benefits of that free platform. Nowadays, every post costs you $5, right? You can't even do that anymore. And then third-party listing sites came along, like Auto Trader and Cars.com, and if you were an early adapter to that platform, you reap the benefits. You know, things were way cheap back then to be part of those websites. And then car gurus came along. They changed the game of SEO, and they were so much better than Auto Trader and Cars.com. People were saying, hey, this is the new upstart on the block. So over time, what do all these platforms have in common is when you're early in the game, no matter what it is, you're gonna reap the benefits. You're early, there's not a lot of people on it, it's still super cheap to do. The sales come in, the money comes in. What happens when people figure out this is the thing to do, this is the thing you gotta do to sell more cars? What happens? All your competition, everyone piles on the platform, and guess what? Now it's more expensive. Now you got more people bidding on the same stuff, more people bidding on the same keywords, just more inventory on the platform. And what do all these platforms that are charging you money do? Once they figure out, hey, we have market share, we have the dealers by the balls, what are they gonna do? Let's jack the price up. We've already got them hooked. Let's give them a little bit less impressions, a little less impression they probably won't notice for the same price. Or let's charge them more. Let's charge them a little bit more, month over month or year over year. They're not gonna mind it. Or let's do both. Let's serve them less. Lenny, Carl, that's a genius. Let's serve them less and charge them more. Our margins are gonna go up. We can't keep doing wasteful spending, all that stuff that was working before in the past, in the good times when the money was flowing in, all that stuff that was working. Now you gotta look at your budget and figure out, all right, this is what I need to keep, this is what I need to spend money on, and this is what I need to drop completely. You have to adapt, you have to change. So you have to spend your advertising dollars wisely. So what's the move? What's the move? Facebook ads. It is time to take Facebook ads seriously. Why? Because it is still a young platform. It's been around for a while, but it is still super cheap to advertise on Facebook because not a lot of people are taking Facebook seriously. So there's something called the Facebook ads library. You can take a look at any business and see what types of ads they're running. So I take a look at a lot of dealers' Facebook ads and see what they're doing. And I'd say 9 out of 10 dealers, either they're not running the right types of Facebook ads, or they're just not paying attention to Facebook ads at all, or they're spending, $200, $300, $400 just to have a presence and not taking this thing seriously when it's super cheap. It is still incredibly cheap to be on this platform, cost per click, cost per impression, all of that. And the thing about Facebook ads, thing people don't realize, there are so many toggles and levers and targeting and how you set up your ads, your strategy for creating a funnel, what types of ads you're running. There's so many things different that you can do from your competition that can set you apart, that can outperform that guy that's spending 10 grand a month on Facebook. If you're doing Facebook ads correctly and he's just throwing out dumb money and not really paying attention to it, your $1,500, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month can kill that ad campaign if he's not really paying attention, if his agency isn't really paying attention, if they don't have the right strategy, if they're not integrating the inventory into the Facebook ads. If you're working with an agency who has a refined process, who has this down, you can absolutely take charge of your region, of your territory on Facebook, because you're an early adapter of the platform and you're doing it the correct way. And that's the most important thing I want to stress is if you're going to do Facebook, do it right. Make sure your campaigns are set up correctly, make sure the targeting is set up correctly, make sure there's some type of strategy behind what you're doing. Otherwise, save your money. You know, if you're not going to do it correctly, don't do it at all. Because unlike these other platforms where you're just paying to put your car on and the next guy's paying to put their car on, and it just all depends on who has the better deal, who has the better car, on Facebook, you can be so strategic with your campaign and deliver ads to the right person at the right time, while the other guy has no idea who to serve his ads to. And you can absolutely win on this platform. Guys, I can't stress enough. This is the golden era of Facebook. 5 years from now, I don't know. I'm probably gonna say, why are you still doing Facebook? That's super expensive. That's old school, man. You gotta serve ads that upload directly into people's brain or are served on their digital contact lens. Why are you still doing Facebook? Right? But that day isn't arrived yet. Don't even worry about TikTok. Don't worry about Snapchat. Don't worry about all these other distractions. Your old stuff isn't working anymore. There's some stuff that is just way too early to monetize and actually make money and run effective ads. But this is the time of Facebook. So if you're not taking Facebook seriously, and you're not putting your dollars in where the attention is going, where people are spending hours on hours of their day looking at their phone, and more importantly, where dealers that are doing it right are actually selling cars left and right. If you're not paying attention to this right now, if you wait, by the time you actually want to put money in it, it might be way too expensive. Everyone might have already figured it out, and you're late to the game. And what happens when you're late to the game? It's expensive. You're not going to get as many sales and action as you want. So I'm hoping this video fires you up about Facebook ads. It is time to take this thing seriously. The time is now to reap the benefits. If I've given you any value at all, any piece of information that you found valuable, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm putting out a lot more content for you to get through this and figure out your best next move for digital marketing. Until next time, see ya.